Hello, Omar. I am Leah. We spoke on the phone. I did promise you a video, so I am sending over a video just to give you some tips and tricks, some tools that you can utilize to help increase your traffic um, and beat out your competitors. That is what we want to do. We want to beat out the competitors. Um, so I know you're wondering why I'm doing this free video. I do read mine, so I'm pretty sure you're over there wondering, like, why is this girl sending me a video for free? What's in it for her, right? I'm pretty sure you're wondering that. And I can say that I'll give you three reasons. And the first being that I do truly like to see businesses thrive. I like to see people reach their highest potential. Um, if you want to grow, I want you to grow. I want to see you open 5 event venues, if that's what it is that you want to do. If you want to open 10, or if you just want to capitalize on the event venue that you have, I just want to see you do the best that you see possible and that you want possible for yourself. Secondly, I do know that business owners get busy, and especially event space venues, because you have a lot of running around to do. Um, I'm sure that it's the weekend coming and there are events coming up and people needing to be tended to, and things needed to get lined out, organized. So sometimes doing the tech and web development and all of that, it's kind of get put on the back burner, or you rely on other sources like word of mouth and your social sites, and people knowing another person to get your business to the top, um, which is totally understandable. And the third reason is just that, I figure honestly that if I was to do a free video for someone, a business, then maybe they'll, see the value and say, hey, I like her personality. I would love to work with you, Leah. Thank you for the tools that you provided. And I would appreciate, your assistance in helping us to continue to grow. So those are the main things. I'm not going to stay on that too long. I don't want to make the video too long. I know you have things to do. Um, but I do want to start with the first thing. I just want to let you know we're going to go over content, backlinks, and citations. And we're going to start with content. And I do want to, I'm sorry, I lost my I do want to compliment you on your website. You have beautiful pictures. The layout is nice. Um, Good content here. I also noticed that you guys do projections, which I think is very unique, which is a great keyword, just so you know, with searching for event venues. Unique event venues is a good keyword term to use in your SEO. But I do love the color. I really do. I like the layout. Um, I do have a couple of suggestions though, so I will critique just a little. I won't go deep into that. But I noticed on your front page you have videos and pictures, and when they are saved as welcome to Ali events, and your video is saved as Ali events promo. So I would suggest that you save them for high key search terms. So you would basically save them on your computer and upload them again. Basically, they would be saved as a high key search term, which is like wedding venues in Atlanta, event spaces, Atlanta. Those key terms in itself will help, because what Google does when they are registering businesses across the web, they and people are searching for a certain type of business, what they are doing is they're using whatever you have on your front page. So the first page of your website is very important. So the more information, the more key terms you use is going to definitely help in your visibility. Um, so that is just the two main things that I noticed. I do see here you have used some key terms like anniversary, organizing a baby shower, birthday party, wedding reception, which is really great. I would just throw in like wedding events in Atlanta, so which leads to my next point. The amount of key terms that you have on your front page, it matters a lot. So Google also recommends that businesses have at least 1,500 words on the first page. I know that seems like a lot of information, but the first page is basically giving people information about your venue. So what do you guys offer? What do you have? So pictures are great, but you want to add more key terms, the better. You can also highlight some of those key terms. So here you have Metro Atlanta, which is a good key term. Whether you want to be searched as Metro Atlanta, it's totally up to you. But what you do is you would highlight it, bold those words, and it makes those words more relevant in Google search, because Google will look at it as, oh, this is a term that a keyword that is important. You can also use them to link to another page of your website. So it's many things that you can do on the front page to kind of help that. So just want to make that, clear. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to show you, I think you only have about 200 words. I did this before I got on the video. Yeah, this is your, but I'm going to just put it in for you. So it shows that you have 241 words on your front page. So we would just want to increase the amount of content on the front page, which will be very helpful. Now I'm going to go to Google search, and I'm going to search for, and I have searched your event space a lot, so you may see it pop up. But I'm going to go to event spaces in Atlanta. Well, event spaces Atlanta, which is a high search key term. And we're going to look at this. So, of course, we have the Google Map listings, which come up first. Then we have our organic search, which is based on the organic words that people use when they are searching for event venues. And here we can see party slate, event detective, proof of the pudding. These are not even event venues, but what they are is, of course, they're other websites that point to event venues in the area of Atlanta. And it's great to be referenced in these areas, which goes into backlinks. But it's really great to be referenced by these because people see them as reputable. They look at it and they say, I want to find the best event venue that Atlanta has. This is my wedding, so I want to make sure that whatever event venue I use, I want it to be the best venue that Atlanta has. So what people are going to do, they're going to go into top 20 event spaces, party venues. They're going to go by the references of these websites to find what they're looking for. They may go to map packs, and it's important to have a map listing, but these references, they are very important. And just to give you an idea, a backlink is just one website pointing to another website. So if I was in class and I was doing a presentation on weddings, and there was another kid in class that had more information about the wedding, and I say, hey, I'm giving this information about weddings. They are so beautiful. I love weddings, but I'm going to send you to Daniel because Daniel He knows more about weddings. He can give you deeper understanding. He may be able to show you how to plan the perfect wedding. So I'm going to reference Daniel. I'm going to say, Daniel, take it away. So that is what a backlink does. And all backlinks are not created equal. So you can have a backlink that makes no sense to, you know, what you're doing. If you're a wedding event venue and Pizza Hut is sending a link to you as a sending people to your I'm sorry, if you're a wedding event venue and you're sending people to Pizza Hut, that's not really, what people are looking for. If I'm coming to you for weddings, that's what I want to know about weddings. Just to kind of go give a better example, let's say the most popular kid in school has on these shoes that are so fly. And the popular kid in school says, "Oh my God, Daniel, those shoes are super fly. Like, where did you get them?" Most people are going to listen to the most popular kid, because if the least popular kid in school said those shoes are fly, most people are not even going to pay it any attention. They're probably just going to let it pass by, like, oh, nobody's even listening or paying attention to that, sadly. But that's just how it works. Popularity, it just outbeats everything else. So the idea is just to use backlinks that are more relevant as well, not just any backlinks. It's just being referenced by the right people. So anywho, just moving along. Don't want to make that too long and babble. But yeah, so you want to get in these top 3 spots, because this is where people are going to basically click on first. And they're also going to look at these organic searches first before they look at anything, which is totally understandable. Because we don't, people don't read these days. You know how that is. People don't really want to go too far. They just go for the first thing they see. So I also put in wedding venues, because I know that you guys are known for that. On your website, you have plenty of beautiful wedding venue pictures, wedding pictures. So this is just to show you your competition in the wedding industry. So you have Wimbish House in the top spot, Peachtree Club, and the Foundry at Puritan. So people are going to touch those first. They're also going to look at the Knot. The Knot is going to give them great references for event venues. They're going to look at Event Detective. They're going to look at Party Slate. And then they may go to the next page, but more than likely they found what they were looking for on this first page. Everything that they see is right here. Because even if they didn't want to try those top 3, they're probably going to say, hey, I'm going to go to the Knot, because the Knot can point me in the right direction. So having the Knot as a reference is really good. So I'm going to show you a tool which is called Ahrefs. Ahrefs, I'm going to put your website in first. And so I'm pretty sure you guys are doing good. I have seen your social media is very recent. I can tell that you guys keep your social media updated. AEAT. So Ahrefs is just a tool that you can use to see how you're doing against your competitors. So based on Ahrefs, your organic search and your backlinks here. You have backlinks 30, and then you have an organic traffic of about 167 per month. And this could be off a little, could be, right on time. But this is what the internet is picking up, about 167 traffic per month. Now, if I look at, what was it, the Piedmont, what was it? Well, let's do the Peachtree Club or the Wimbish House. Let's do the Wimbish House. It's in the number 1 spot. So we'll compare to the number 1 spot. Wimbish. The Wimbish House is bringing in 795 organic traffic. So as you can see, that top spot is very helpful. That first page is very helpful. They're bringing in 795 organic traffic, and then they have 302 backlinks. Now, we can get into backlinks and see who they're using. But more like they're being referenced by several different small event weddings, stunning North Georgia weddings, wedding venues. Um, so the main thing is you want to get as much as they have, as many backlinks as they have, so that you can get pushed further to that top spot. Now I'm going to show you real quick. That was another one, the Piedmont. They're really good there with their traffic. Another tool I want to show you is White Spark, which is a way for you to see your citations. And citations is basically your name, phone number, and address across the web. And the more you have, the better. And it's kind of like the backlinks. The backlinks that you have matter. The same with the citations. Citations, you want to use citations that are going to be relevant to what your business offer. There are hundreds of citations out there, and what you want to do is you want to get the citations that your competitors are using, but you also want to get more than what your competitors are using, because what it does is it reaches you across the different webs. And that's how they are getting their traffic. I think even with the Piedmont House, they're in the top spots. And what they are doing, they're being referenced by the Knot. They're being referenced by the best wedding event venues in Atlanta. So those type of things, it matter. So I'm just going to type in your event venue. One moment. Okay. So here is the citations. It just shows the number of citations that you're being found for, and what the Wimbish House is being found for. So you guys are being found for 15 citations, and the Wimbish House is being found for 38 citations. So White Spark is basically a place where you can see your citations against your competitors, and also you can see the list of citations that they are registered as, and you can basically go in and register for those same citations and more. Like I said, you want to do more than what they are doing. You may even want to double what they are doing, so that it pushes you further towards that front page, that top spot in the front page. So that's just to give you an idea. But citations are very important. And again, I do want to thank you for allowing me to send this video. I do ask that you contact me if you do have any questions. If you don't want to work with me, totally fine. I do hope that you utilize this information, and I hope that it helps you to get more traffic in your business. I hope that it was valuable to you, and that you can see where you are compared to your competitors and ways that can help you to improve. And it's definitely not to say that you're not doing great. It's just to say that, hey, there is room for growth. We all have room for growth. And if you do want to grow more, I hope that these tools were helpful for you. I will link my phone number and email when I send you an email with this link. So you can give me a call. Just for reference is 470-470-9262. And my email address will be there, as well as you can find me on my website, and just complete a contact form on the first or last page of my website. And yeah, I really hope to hear from you soon. But again, if you don't use me, totally, you can send me even a message just to say how I did on this video. That would be very helpful as well. But I hope you have a great day and a great weekend. Get those events and have a great day.